Good morning, guys. So this is a brief tutorial on resistor color codes. I did a live lesson with you guys some time back, but figured post a smaller little clip of a tutorial uh, for anyone who couldn't join me. Alright, so anyways, here we go. We have two types of resistors here, essentially 4-band resistors and 5-band resistors, as you guys can see. Right, 4-band and 5-band. We'll focus on the 4-band resistor. If you can do the 4-band, you can easily do the 5-band. Right? So 4-band resistors. Here we go. As you can see, this 4-band resistor here in the middle, you have 4 bands. Alright? The first band is right here, second band, third band, and then you have the 4th band. 4th band is known as the tolerance band. Alright, for now we will just put that in the back burner. We'll focus on the first band, second band, and the third band. Alright, so color code. The resistor color code is right here. You have to memorize these colors in sequence. Alright, there are multiple ways of memorizing these colors in sequence. I'll share with you guys my method. So the first 10 colors are for the bands, the first 2 bands, or the first 3 bands. Very important to memorize in sequence. You can see gold here and silver here. These are your tolerance bands. Alright, these tolerance bands are the bands that will let you know if your resistor is functioning the way it should be functioning with a value. Alright, so how do we get to solve the resistor knowing the bands? This is what it looks like. So we'll take an example here. I'll draw an example. Alright, let's say I have a resistor here. Right, and my resistor is green, red, and let's say my third band for the resistor is white. You know what, that's not a good idea. Let's make the third band something else. Let's make the third band, I don't know, let's make the third band orange. Let's make it blue. Let's make it blue. Yeah, we'll make it blue. Make the third band blue. So we have green, red, and blue. And let's make the fourth band, I guess, gold. Do we have gold here? We'll use this for gold. Alright? We'll use this for gold. Let's make the fourth band gold. So now how do we read this resistor? We have 4 colors here. How do we read this resistor? First of all, figure out the bands. Alright? This is my first band right here. My second band and third band. And finally my 4th band. So the first band is going to be the first digit. The first digit meaning the first code. So whatever the code for the first band is, you will write that down. What is the code for green? Let's look at our color code. Green code is 5, right? So we'll put down 5 here. Second band, same thing, is a digit, is a code. So the second band is red. What is the code for red? Code for red is 2. So we'll put down our digit 2. Third band. Now third band is interesting. Third band is known as a multiplier, also known as a number of zeros. So for the code, whatever the code is for the third band, instead of putting the code down, you'll put down that number of zeros. So the code for blue is 6. So instead of putting on the number 6, we'll put down 6 zeros. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, again, for the third band, you don't put down the number code, you put down the number of zeros. Alright, that's for the third band only. Now finally my 4th band is gold. Gold is plus minus 5%, right? So we'll express that in this format, plus minus 5%. That basically means that the value for this resistor can go up by 5% and go down by 5% and still be in the functioning range. If it goes above 5% or below 5%, then it becomes a bad resistor. right? So how do we express this in actual ohms? All right, we will use engineering notation for this. So this will be expressed as 52 mega ohms plus minus 5%, right? Now I don't need you guys to find the range yet. When we do that, we'll do the actual tolerance and find the range and stuff. But as of now, this is all you need to know. Alright, this is 52 mega ohms. Now what happens if we have a 5-band resistor, like the one that we have here? It's the same process, we just move it down a notch. Alright, so let's do an example of that. We'll do an example of that here. Alright. So let's do the same thing. Alright, let's make our let's do blue as the first band. Why did you do that? Let's make blue as the first band. Alright. Let's make black the second band. Make black the second band. Let's make red the third band. Alright, and let's make let's make green. Let's make green. What happened to the color resistor? Let's make green the third band, and let's make red the fourth band, and we'll make gold as the fifth band. I will make gold as the fifth band. So your first band is blue, second band is black, third band is green, fourth band is your red, and your fifth band, which is your tolerance band, is gold. Alright, so same process as a 4-band resistor, but in the 5-band resistor we just take it a step farther. What I mean by that is the following. The first band will be the digit, the second band will be the digit. Let me use a darker ink. The first band will be the digit, second band will be the digit, the third band will be the digit, the fourth band will be the number of zeros, and this will be your tolerance. Alright, here we go. So the first band is blue. What is the digit for blue? Code for blue is 6. We'll put down the number 6 here. The second band, also the digit. What's the digit for black? What's the code for black? 0. Put down 0 here. Third band, also the code here. Alright, the third band is green. What's the code for green? 5. Fourth band is the number of zeros here, also known as the multiplier. Fourth band is red. Red code is 2. So instead of putting 2, we'll have to put down 2 zeros. 0, 0. Then finally the tolerance band, gold, is plus minus 5%. Right? So what does this look like? What does this value for this resistor? It will look like this. 60.5 kilo ohms plus minus 5%. Alright, so this guy right here, is a 5-band resistor. Let's do a few more examples, and then I'll break down how to remember the code itself. So let's do a few more examples. Let's move it up a little bit like this. Let's do a few examples here. We'll use a 4-band resistor examples. So we'll do one example. This came out kind of messed up. Let me see if I can draw a better square. Okay. Alright. So for our sake, we'll keep, you know what, we'll switch it up. Why don't we do silver as the third band? I will do silver as the third band. I don't know if you guys, I mean the fourth band, sorry, tolerance band. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is my silver. This will be my fourth band, my tolerance band. Alright, just keep it kind of consistent. Alright, what will be my first three bands? Let's do it. Let's do my first three bands. My first band will be blue. Alright, my second band can be green. Alright, and my third band, let's make it brown. Let's try to do brown. Let's see if we can get brown here. Brown is right here. We'll do brown as the third band. Alright, my third band will be brown. So what is the code for this resistor? Brown. Okay. So what is the code for this resistor? Let's do it. The first digit is blue. Sorry, the first color is blue. What is the code for blue? Code for blue is 6. We'll put down the code itself. Oops. We'll put down the code itself. Second color is green. Green, the code for green is 5, so we'll put down the code for the green. Why? It's the second band. Remember, the first two bands will get just the codes. Alright. The third band is brown. What's the code for brown? 1. So it's the third band here, we'll put down the number of zeros. So since brown code is 1, we'll put down 1 0. Alright, just 1 0. And then silver is 10%, plus minus 10%. So how do we express this value? We express it in this fashion: 650 ohms plus minus 10%. That will be my answer for this resistor. Alright. We haven't done the tolerance yet, or finding the range, so we'll wait for that. Let's do another example. What happens if the third band is black? Let's do that one. Okay. So let's build another one. Let's do one here. So let's say my first band is violet. Alright. My second band is green. My third band is black. And my fourth band, which is my tolerance band, is silver. Alright, silver. Here we go. So how do we calculate this guy? Very simple. We'll do it together. Alright, violet. What's the code for violet? Remember, the first band gets the code, right? The second band gets the code. The third band is a multiplier, also known as the number of zeros, and the fourth band is the tolerance band. So remember that. The first band is the code. Second band is the code. Third band is the multiplier, or the number of zeros. Fourth band here is the tolerance. For a 5-digit, it's a little different, right? For a 5-digit, the first 3 bands are codes. Code. And this will be your multiplier here. Alright, so let's put the multiplier there. And your fourth band is your tolerance. Alright, let's come back to the 4-band resistor. So code, multiplier, tolerance. So what's the code for violet? Code for violet is 7, so we'll put down 7. Code for green, what's the code for green? 5, down 5. Now the multiplier, the third band is the multiplier, the number of zeros. So instead of putting down the code, we'll put down the number of zeros for the code. So the code for black is 0. You guys can see this, right? The code for black is 0. So we'll put down 0 0 0. Nothing goes here. This is an empty space. Just next we move on to the 4th band, which is a tolerance band, which is 10%. So my answer will be 75 ohms plus minus 10%. Right? that will be my answer for this resistor. 75 ohms plus minus 10%. Alright, so you have a few examples here. 5 band examples, 4 band examples. I hope that helps. There is more to it. So we also have resistors where silver is a third band, right? Or gold is a third band. That's a lesson for in next session. Let me talk to you guys about how to remember the code in sequence. Alright, so let me share that with you guys. Let's talk about how to remember the color code in sequence. Alright, I use this strategy. It kind of rhymes, but you know, it's a nice little sentence to remember. Violet is the name of a girl in this example. Alright, so we have black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white. We're going to focus on these 10 colors. We're not going to talk about gold and silver here. Alright, so bad is the first B, black. Boys, B is brown. Bad boys. Race, R is race, R is red. Our O is orange. Alright. Young. Y is yellow. Are we young girls? G is green here. But this another B is blue. Third B is blue. Violet. That's a girl's name, Violet. Goes. Now this is our second G. Now this G is gray. First G was green. This is gray. Goes willingly. Alright. This W is white. Alright, so this is our first color, black. Code for black is 0. Code for brown is 1. Code for red is 2. Code for orange is 3. Code for yellow is 4. Code for green here, this is the first G, is 5. Code for third B, which is a blue here, is 6. Violet, color and code, 7. Second G is 8, which is gray. And finally, the W9, which is white, code for white is 9. If you can remember that sentence, it will greatly benefit you remembering the color codes in sequence. That's all, folks. That's all for now. I hope that was helpful to you guys. And I'm gonna post this online and leave a comment. Let me know if it benefited you in any way, and if you want me to do something different next time, I'll do something different next time. Alright, good luck. See you guys soon. Take care.